Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Makayla, and I'd love for you to subscribe and become part of our family here on YouTube. So, I'm getting ready. I'm under my bed. If you were like, where are you? I'm under my bed because I have a loft bed and this is like my makeup station. So, but I'm getting ready for church today, so I thought while I was getting ready, we could have a little chat and talk about what comes next. It's scary to think about this, but we're doing it. And I'm gonna do it, so we're all fine and dandy. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. I'm not crazy yet. So, first things first is everybody is going back to school very soon. Some people have already started back to school. And my mom actually goes back to school tomorrow, and then registration is Wednesday, and then they go back to school Friday, the kids do. The Friday is the kids' first day. I don't know why I try to use this brush. I don't like it. But, you know, we're gonna keep trying to use it. So that is that, which it's weird for me because this is the first time since forever. I can't do it. This isn't even ready to use. I just can't do it. But this is the first time in forever that they're going back to school that I'm not in some way, shape, or form with them, should I say, because most of the time I go back to school with them, either as a sub, or last year I was an aide in an RTI room, and so I was an RTI, but this year I'm not, which is the biggest change for me. It's really weird for me that I'm not going back into like some form of education for others, and like being some form of an educational beacon, if that makes sense. As strange as that is, you know, for me, that's kind of where I am. But I am going back to school just as a student, not as a educator. So that is where the difference comes in this year a lot. I haven't been a student in quite some time. So that's gonna be fun. Trying to get back into that, oh, you're not a teacher or you're not an educator in a sense anymore, which is always fun for me. So the next thing is I am going back to school. I am going to cosmetology school. I am super excited about that. It is actually something that I have been looking forward to and wanting to do for quite some time now, but it's never like worked out the way that I've wanted it to. Has never like been feasible, I guess is a good way to say. It's just never been like obtainable, because some of the schools around here, what they require, like, it's nothing crazy, but some of the things are just like, and then some of it, like the financial aid and all of that aspect, it just wouldn't work out, so like that's why I worked and now I'm going, if that makes sense. I mean, I honestly thought that I would be in the education system for the rest of my life. That's really what I thought. I thought I was meant to be in the education system. I mean, my mom is a teacher, my aunt's a teacher, my uncle is a teacher, and so my cousin's a teacher. Like, there's teachers all around in my family, so I really was just like, they're like yeah, you know, but I never really liked it, so I was always like, well, you know, maybe not. And it was COVID year, but like post-COVID, but still like middle pandemic, so not, it was weird. It was like we could go back to school, but we were hybrid, and I had gone back to school and I had failed all my classes, all of my education classes, anything that wasn't due like to use for education, like my history class that I had to take just because I had to take it, I passed. My other classes, my education classes, you know, the reason I was in college, failed. I actually failed. So I took that as my sign of no. So I took a little bit off and then I worked at a daycare. And then I went to subbing, which I subbed while I was in school, and I think that was the best decision I could have made. If you are thinking you want to be a teacher, be a substitute. Now, it's not going to be like the same thing because it's not your classroom, but I did a lot of like, they would be gone for like 2 and 3 weeks, and it would be my classroom. It would be mine. Like, I would know all these kids' names, I would know their parents. In those 2 and 3 weeks, I was the teacher. Especially during COVID. Oh my gosh. And so I just like learned, yeah, I like this. I'm not in love with this. This is not something I want to do for the rest of my life. This is not what I want to be doing. Okay? It's just not. Which, again, nothing wrong with that. Like, teachers are amazing. The things they go through, the things they put up with, oh my gosh. Teachers are amazing. But it just is not me. I just could not see myself doing that. So, flash forward, I get my RTI job after, you know, I'm already debating on, you know, trying to find a job elsewhere. About working in a bank. I think I would be good at, honestly. But I got my RTI job, and my plan was to work there for 2 years. But the thing is, and one of my favorite sayings is, you make your plans, then you hear God laughing. And I don't think he actually like laughs at you. I think he just kind of like, when would they learn? You know? So I made my plan. I wanted to work for 2 years and then go to cosmetology school. So I would be getting ready to go back to work this year as an RTI. Like, this would be set in stone my last year, blah, 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 you know, and then I would be going next year to RTI school. Not RTI school, cosmetology school. That didn't work out. If you want like a full on what happened with that, I'll link it down below for you guys. I did a full on like why I'm leaving the education system for good video, so you can go watch that. if you really want to. I think it's fun, or I think it's interesting. But luckily, Caleb, my boyfriend, who hopefully there'll be some wedding stuff in this future. I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully. He was able to get a really great job. And I mean a great job. That is going to be able to provide. And I mean, I still live at home with my parents. So like, I don't have to. I don't have like a ton of bills. But, you know, it helps. So when he got this really good job, he's like, what we've got saved up, go for it. Go on now. Go do what you're doing. Go do it now. You know, you are miserable. You can't do this for another year. Go do it now. Go be the best version of you you can be. I've got this. I'll handle this. You go be fabulous, basically, is what he told me. And so at the end of last year, the end of last school year, I put in my 2 weeks notice. I said I will not come back. Thank you for the opportunity, but no thank you. I won't be coming back. And bye. Like, bye. And I was out. So I put my 2 weeks in, told my team teachers, and I'm done. So I'm starting cosmetology school in a week. Tomorrow, actually. So a week tomorrow, I will put on my black scrubs, my cosmetology stuff, and head out the door and go to the town over, which is, I feel like, is where I go to school all the time, because that's where I went to college. It's just the town over, a hop, skip, and a jump. And I will learn how to do hair. I'm gonna learn how to like do professional makeup. Learn how to facials and stuff is what I'm really looking forward to. One of the big things that they always are like, now you can learn how to do all this stuff, but the next thing is like, where are you gonna be offering all this? As soon as I like decided that this is what I wanted to do, I contacted a couple of people. I was like, hey, this is what I'm doing. About this time next year I will be done. Will you have a spot open or a spot available? And actually, the girl who owns the salon where I would get my hair done as a kid messaged back like rather quickly, I think the next day, and she said, I have a spot, I'm going to hold it for you, it is yours. And yeah, so I'm going to cosmetology school. I am going to be a full licensed cosmetologist. I'm going to learn how to do hair and makeup, how to color hair, how to do all of that good stuff. I believe there's some waxing stuff going on. I know that within the cosmetology program you'll learn how to do nails and stuff, but I don't think you have to test on that. I think you just pick like what your main focus is going to be once you get done with school, and you test on that. I don't know for sure just yet because I'm not in school yet, but as soon as I know for sure, of course I'll let you guys know. Because yeah. I mean, this has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do something different out of the education system forever, honestly. I knew education was not for me for a long time, since COVID, since 2020, the world shut down. I knew that, but I still like tried to keep my foot in the door just in case. But now I'm just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna be afraid anymore. I'm just gonna go do what I want to do what I feel like is right. And yeah, so a week from today, or a week from tomorrow actually, I will be going to this class in school for the first time, and everything's gonna be great, and I can't wait. So please subscribe and follow along for my journey if you really want to. You can also follow along on my journey on TikTok. And until next time, guys, bye.